like in lieu on my way somewhere. This is the airport bar or the air bar. Anyway, I'm not going to be able to get into the cards at this exact moment because my next connection is coming in like another 10 minutes. I got to make sure I'm on this train. And but I do want you to I am going to be on at around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock to go ahead and do the readings. I've been extremely busy. Oh my God. But I walk with my cards. I go nowhere without them. And let's see what we can pull up right now, right quick while we're traveling and, we getting our traveling mercies on. Today has been beautiful so far. We want to continue to be so. But let's see what kind of blessings and magical moments we can catch in the meantime. Okay? So let me see. Let's see. Today. Hey, what's going on, Shalaya? What's going on, Goddess? And congratulations on proclaiming yesterday. I saw that. I'm gonna just pull a quick card right quick because I'm waiting for the train. I'm on my way to Long Island, and my train is actually coming in like in 10 minutes, and I'm up here talking. Always doing something I probably shouldn't be doing, like at a time like this. So for today, the energy this evening that you can look forward to. Let's see. Some vibes we can look forward to today. Three of Staff reverse. Three of Staff reverse. Now, the Three of Staff reverse, a lot of people, they take the Three of Staff reverse and they automatically start thinking negative, or they know that something bad is going to happen, or usually something bad has already happened. And that's what this reverse is about. This is about something that already happened that may be bothering some of you, may have hurt some of your feelings, may have been a disappointment. You may be a little disappointed right now about whatever you was looking forward to getting, forward to having, forward to being, whatever it was. It didn't work out the way you expected it to, and you was really invested. But today, baby, sugar, you gonna get over it. You gonna get over it, okay? So dry your little pretty eyes. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, they got me. But I'm here. And I'm better than I was before the whole thing went down. Sometimes we gotta let somebody go ahead and break our little heart, because that little heart be weak. That little heart be having us making not so bright decisions sometimes. Sometimes we don't know what it is we're doing wrong until we get pricked hard enough, until we get disappointed. Sometimes it takes the disappointment lesson. But once we understand the lesson, we can get over it and we can surmount the situation. Wings like an eagle. I'm going to come back, y'all, because this sounded like church. Okay? I got about 5 minutes to catch this train. I got to run downstairs to track 8. Matter of fact, let me throw this thing in the bag and let's see if this thing will hold up while we get down there. But I do know for sure that once I do get on the train, I won't be able to have a signal. So we're going to see how this work out. But back to that 3 of hearts, that 3 of wands reverse. On a lot of decks, it looks like a heart with knives going through it, because that's your passion right there. You passionate about something, like I was saying. You was invested. You was looking forward to it. You had made plans, and something happened. It just, like the bottom just fell out. But you know what? Whatever it was that you did to get yourself ready for that blessing, the universe decided it wanted something better for you. The universe decided it wanted something better for you, but it used whatever that situation was that you was looking forward to. It simply used that situation to get you to do some work. Yeah. Was it track 8 we got to go on? We got the tickets, right? We got to use that situation. It has to use it. Yeah. It has to use that situation to get us to do the work. Because sometimes the thing that we really, really need, the thing that is best for us, we might not be conscious of it. We might not be conscious of it. So if we was to find out that we got to prepare ourselves for something that we don't really want or haven't thought about or isn't our idea, because we got egos, we cocky, we don't really want to do nothing unless it came from ourselves. Like a lot of us are like that, right? So being that the universe already knows you don't like to listen, you don't like to take advice, it's gonna let you go ahead and chase that man. It's gonna let you go ahead and chase that car, go ahead and chase that job. It's gonna let you do that so you could put in that work, but then it's gonna smack it out your hand. It's gonna take it away from you because that's not for you. You deserve better. So while you're disappointed, remember you did some work to get to where you at. You do deserve it, and you will get what you deserve. You will be blessed for whatever your work is. I came downstairs right on time to get this train, and we have takeoff, guys. So I'm gonna check y'all later. You move too slow. You move slow as hell. So you can't go around and go in front like. So, so this phone call is about to end, guys. I realized I needed to do more work. You are in my role, Pastor Sapphire. I'm in your role. Yeah, sometimes we don't like to listen. We don't like to listen. I don't know what it is with us human beings, but we don't like to listen to nobody. We like to believe that we know everything and we got it under control. So guess what? The universe is intelligent. The angels and them, they intelligent. They ain't arguing with us crazy folk. They gonna let you go ahead and do what you think you doing. And then that when that doesn't work, because it was never supposed to, they like, okay, are you ready now? Are you ready for what we got for you? Are you ready to make that left on Albuquerque? Can you would you imagine that? Could you imagine having a child so difficult that you could never give them directions? You can never really give them direct instructions because they, for some reason, you tell them to go left, they always go right. So you gotta give them, not give them wrong directions, but you gotta allow them to go the wrong way in order to get them to go the right way. You gotta allow them to fall so you can teach them how to get up. You gotta allow them to bust their head open before you could give them what they need to be relaxed. Like we gotta learn a different way to go about this, y'all. I don't know what it's gonna take, and it probably doesn't matter because we having fun. Are you having fun being alive? I'm having fun being alive. Life is a movie. They got superheroes, cartoon characters, mermaids, fairy godmothers, monsters, villains, angels, gods, demons, fairies, all of that. All of that is here. They all here. Everything. It's all here. My sister train didn't move yet. Let me see if I can pull some more cards. And later on, I plan to come on and talk about some nationality stuff, talk about some law, or break down something. I don't know what yet. I'm gonna share the information about something. Hola, Kiki Beanie. Hola, Kiki Beanie. You wanna sit right here so you can? Oh yeah, I would appreciate it. Slide over.
Pero me van a llamar ahora, ¿verdad? ¿Me van a llamar ahora? Porque yo no tengo carro.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what else we can.
Bueno, gracias.
I'm gonna do some more cards. I'm gonna do I did that today's energy, so we're gonna see how to handle it and what to stay away from. Is my eye crusty, Shalaya? No. You got your ticket? Huh? You have both my tickets? You have both my tickets, okay.
Tickets one more time, please.
Give me a ticket or you want me to do it?
Tickets one more time, please.
Thank you.
Tickets one more time.
Huh?
I'm over here, right?
Yeah, you're doing good, you're doing good, you're doing good. You gotta get you a camera with the handle at the bottom so you can be like this way. You, you do that? You wanna do that?
No, madam.
You don't mind? And I think those have a screen on your side so you can see what it's looking like.
That's
That'll
all
help.
That's what.
All right, so this train get ready to move. I'm gonna pull these two cars before I start going too fast and we lose signal. Because this is New York, baby. Everything moves fast in New York. Look, the chief. This is what you gotta stay away from. The chief. Chief energy is miserable man energy. You see how the sun is nice and everything is bright, the place is warm and sunny. Stay away from miserable people. If they got too much responsibility and all they could think about is how to make somebody else miserable because they miserable, run left when you see him coming. Run left. Today, some people who have a lot of responsibilities on them. They gotta pay bills. They gotta make sure everybody eat. They gotta make sure the doors are locked properly. They gotta check the water tank to make sure the water tank don't got no cracks in it. They got all these things to take care of that we may not see, we may not be thinking of, and they get overwhelmed. Chiefs, chiefs, emperors, they get overwhelmed. They have a lot of responsibility. That's fine. You don't gotta put up with their sour mood though. Hey, you better run now. You better run. So stay away from those overbearing, miserable type people today. They may have a lot going on, and that's okay. You send them a little sunshine and you get out the way it ain't rain. You heard? Now, this train getting ready to shut off in a minute. Well, it's getting ready to cut the signal. So when it go out, I'm gonna hit y'all back. And it's 333. That's good numbers. That's good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. So when they come back on, when I'm able, when I get the signal in, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about something else. Lee Band subscribe. Thank you, Lee Bands. I might could get one more in there. So we know we staying away from the miserable people. We know we got some disappointments at play, but we feel good today. And whatever happened bad, we getting over it. We happy anyway. We gonna learn the lesson. We gonna take our tears and water the plants. We ain't letting nothing keep us down. Okay? So here we go. Four of coins. This is how you deal with it. This is how you deal with it. This is how you deal with it. Four of coins. You stay focused on conserving yourself. You stay focused on conserving yourself because you know why you do what you do. You got to take care of things too. You got to take care of it. And you want to make sure that there's funds there that you can need to make sure that you put some stashes away. You want to stay a couple steps ahead of what's going on so that you can be okay. Because sometimes the only person we can depend on is ourselves, you know? And other people who have a lot to deal with, they can come, they may need somebody to vent to. If they want to vent to you, take them to the park, tell them take their shoes off, and tell them ground that sucker out. Tell them walk it out, you know, on the grass or something. Because you have things to do too, and you can't take on everybody else's stress. You can't take on everybody else's concerns and everybody else's problems. Because you can't solve their problems for them. You can't push the pause button on your life and go jump in their life and play substitute for a day to solve the problem. So don't bother getting yourself all worked up about it. And don't let them work you up about that, the fact that they worked up. There's a whole lot of different kind of work out here. You gotta pick your battles. And this one is saying pick the one that saves you. Pick the one that saves you. Mind the business that pays you so you can live your life. And I'm sure that miserable man, that miserable person who has so much responsibility that they can't think sometimes and they just be overbearing too much, they'll understand. They will understand. You don't got to be rude to them. You don't got to be mean to them. But you do got to have your boundaries up so you can make sure you're taken care of. Make sure you're able to do what you got to do. Okay, so that's what we doing today, y'all. We going to balance out. We going to balance out how to deal with the negative Nancy's and the bummer Bobbies. We going to know and figure out how to deal with all of that and keep our sunshine because that is the key. All right. Look, this thing is really about to go under now. It's moving faster and faster. You see it? You see? It's New York, y'all. It's New York. I thought we would have been under by now, but we not. So we just gonna talk a little bit. Huh? We gonna go in the tunnel somewhere. No? They telling me something. Maybe yeah, man. No? No? We go underground?
Huh?
We going underground?
Underground?
Mm-hmm.
No, no,
No?
no, no.
We not going underground? I made a mistake. I made a mistake. So here we go.
You read the.
Yeah. Yeah, I read it. Because I'm gonna probably do some more. Let's see, today is the 26th of July. This month, guys, this whole month is the month for lovers. See, I got on my royal blue. You gotta know whose month we celebrating. This is the month for Yamaya, the Mama and Iwata. And she all about partnerships, loving, weddings, stuff like that. Good things, good cooperation. This is a good time for those of us or those who choose to move with more love. You will definitely be able to solve conflicts this month as long as you're keeping yourself in a certain vibration. You see, I've been wearing blue most of the month. Yeah, you probably was feeling it, tapping and look at me, turban coming loose. Oh gosh, but yeah, this is her month, so it's a great time to be going out to the water, taking wearing your whites out to the water, and taking your fruits out and doing lots of cleansing, lots of spiritual cleansing, and lots of spiritual bathing, and just immersing ourselves in loving energy and kindness and cooperation so we can get along with ourselves because there's people walking around out here already didn't get along with themselves and now they really not getting along with themselves because they stressed out. COVID got them bugging out. They's a whole COVID goodness, so we got to be more over ourselves so we listen to ourselves and understand messages that are coming to our body and then those messages and move on, and that you got your boss at the job who just gets on their last nerve. On the work, you move it with love. Because you're going to understand at some point, her problem ain't really with you. Her problem is with herself. And you just keep being loving and kind and as happy and as bubbly as you want to be. Don't let nobody stop your sunshine today. This whole month, don't let nobody stop your sunshine. You spread that love, right? See, the thing about love is that it calms things down, even when the things that are all riled up don't want to get calm. Nothing is more powerful than love. So even if you don't love the person or you don't know them or whatever the case is, if you walk into a situation and you know you have a loving disposition, you just been feeling good because you went outside and the trees were still green and the sky was still blue and you just love that, you could walk into a room where people are arguing and it'll quiet down. All of a sudden, they don't care to argue no more. They don't want to do that no more. They don't understand why. But it's because love has walked in. And love is about cooperation and partnership and getting along. People being allowed to be themselves, even if they different, like everything is different. We live on a planet full of differences, and we're all made of elements that are different to each other. So we're full of differences and we're full of contrary, but yet we have to live a balanced, healthy life. It's still healthy to be balanced. We can't be erratic or all off because we're made of these different contrary things. We gotta remain, even. Then it's all science. If I walk in the room, and things aren't nice, that they gonna get nice the longer I sit there. Especially if I'm sitting there and I'm shooting the love, I'm just shooting the love beams from my chest like a Care Bear, like, oh baby, you look upset. What's the matter? What's wrong? And then we talk about it. And you let them get it off. And you let them talk, you let them have they say, let them express their feelings. Possibly, if that's possible. Ain't no fighting going on in there. Conflict done. Conflict resolution success. That's how that goes, guys. For the month of July, it's all about expansion. Also, this is a month of expansion for some of us, um, especially people who, if Jupiter rules your natal chart, if you have any Jupiter placements in Leo, you are feeling awesome sauce this whole month. You feel stop me, boo. How? I don't from shining. Do that. You can't do that. And that's how that Jupiter and Leo feel right now. That's how it's feeling right now. And if you got some Aries placements and Capricorn placements, or Aries moon, I think it is Aries moon, Capricorn placements, so Virgo placements, Pisces rising. There's some of us that's getting ready to come into some big moolah. So if you feel good, so if you feel good, you might be on that list. You might be one of those ones that's getting ready to be so blessed that you just feeling good for no reason. You can't place it. Take that feeling, pump it up times 10, shred it up 1,000 times, and throw it up in the air like ticker tape. And then dance in it as it comes down, baby. Feel good. Feel good. Spread that thing. Spread it, y'all. Spread it, because when you do that, when you spread your love, when you spread your happiness, when you spread your joy, it's like sharing. It's like you giving it away. And what that does is it makes room for you. It makes room. It empties your cup so you got more room to receive. Can somebody say amen? More room to receive? You can't get more love if you ain't giving love, because that means you ain't got no room to receive. You can't get the blessings if you holding on to all your blessings. You got to give something away so you can make room to receive. Unless you happy with what you got. And you over here like, I'm good. It's us four no more. That's it. Mm, that may be okay for you, but I know for me, if I got four, I'm going to give two away so I could get four more to go with the two I got left. Now I got six. Now I'm going to give away five so I could get back 10 to go with the one that I got left. You see how that thing go? Did you see how that go? If you start off with five, give away three so you could get back six to go with the that you got left. Now that you got six to go with the two that you got left, you got eight. Give away four so you could get back eight to go with the four that you got left. Now you got 12. You got to compound your efforts. You got to learn to confound the efforts. You see what I did there? You see that? I'm telling you, that's how it goes. And feel good while you doing it. Feel good while you sharing and being a blessing throughout the day. Like you don't know what a hello, how you doing might do for somebody else. You don't know what a smile and a wave to your neighbor might do for them. Sometimes you don't know what's going on in other people's homes, what's going on in other people's minds, what they going through. I went in a store a couple of weeks ago, and me and my son was in the store, and a man walked in there, and he was on the phone fussing, and I can't really remember what all I said to the man because I be in the spirit. And I said hi to him. The man was crying, like he was fussing with whoever was on the phone, and the man actually started crying, and it hurt me to see the man crying like that. And I said something to him, and the man started crying more, so I gave the man a hug, and the man started crying more, and I said, well, he said nobody hugged me in so long. He said nobody had hugged me in years. Nobody has hugged me in years. The woman that I've been dealing with for the past 2 years stabbed me in my hand. Even she never hugged me. My family, my brother, my uncle, they all tell me I'm nothing. And they talk bad to me. And they make me feel like I'm not a man and I can't do nothing. Unloading his burdens. But if you see the way the tears came out of this man simply because somebody spoke to him, asked him if he was okay, and offered him a hug. That's it. My son was like, oh, she hugging strangers and shit. Oh, boy. Remember that man that was crying in the store? Oh, you wasn't with me that time. That time I was outside in the rain. I forgot who came with me to the store. I went in the store. Went outside. It started raining bad, and we had to wait in the corner store for like an hour almost. Yeah, but that 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 man, I don't know what ever happened to him, but I do know that he put his beer back in the fridge. He came in there to get a couple of beers. And I hugged him. We talked for a few minutes. He cried and he left. He put the bed back in the fridge before he left out the store. We don't know what we really doing when we just allow ourselves to trust and be happy and be our natural, organic, loving selves. That's all we got to do to heal the world. Seriously. Seriously. You can't find nobody to hug a tree. You can't find nobody to say hello to. Hello, beautiful. You don't got nobody to say that to. Say it to a cat or a dog walking past. You're gonna walk past somebody's gate. They might have a pet. Say hi to the animals. I say hi to the animals too. They can understand us. They understand us. My friend dog understands Spanish. If you talk to her in Spanish, she'll respond as well as English. So they understand us. Spread that love to every living thing around you. You can't find an animal to spread the love on. Put that love on the plants. Put that love on the plants. Sit here, Papa. Hold it for me again. Who's on here watching? Shalay, I'm about to pull some cards for you since you on here. We here. Yeah, so we'll get these things going. This train is rocking. This train is rocking. This train is rocking. I just looked down at my feet. I did not lotion my feet. That's like I probably should be saying on a live. Like it's so unprofessional. But I'm not a professing anything, y'all. This is ministry for me. So I'm gonna give y'all the whole real deal me when I feel like it. And right now, I gotta take this body butter that I made. That, by the way, my body butter is. Oh yeah, we just rock with it. We just rock with it. You know the train rocking me. I'm rocking and it's rolling, and we going, we going. But yeah, my body butters are exquisite. I'm gonna show you these feet, and I'm gonna show you my body butter, and I'm gonna show you them feet again, just because I know my body butter work. But these things, I ain't right. I ain't right for that. I was not right for this. So here we go. I was talking about the month of July. What else was I talking about? Today's date is the 26th, right? Oh, I do a serious soul reading where I take your birthday and I create a natal chart with the tarot cards for your birthday, like a map wrapper, like a tarot map, a tarot card map, and it's based on your birthday, like a natal chart, like the astrology, where I utilize the numbers to create the codes from the Arcana cards, because I'm only using the Arcana cards in the Serious Soul reading. I only use the Trump cards. And today is the 26th, so from the 26th, I deduce that, and I get the number 8. And the eighth card is 7 is victory, so 8 gotta be strength. And I need to look into that and double check it, because for some reason, I know the cards real good when I'm looking at them, but sometimes that's it. Sometimes that is it. Yeah, and it's self maintenance, self love, being able to standards, hold your standards, and hold yourself above your animal urges. In other words, when you got a meeting, right? And the person that you're having a meeting with, they don't necessarily like you, but they're fair enough because they're serious about their work. And you definitely got the requirements. You have everything that's needed in order to get this job, in order to get this gig. You just know that these people are going to try and trigger you or trip you up to make you say certain things. And you go in there, and just like you suspected, it's happening. They trying to get you to trip up. They trying to get you to mess up, and they trying to use funny language, trick you up and everything. And you may feel frustrated. You might feel very frustrated. But this station is that page. You gotta figure something out. You got two hands, Sterling. Maneuver your hands. You're not a machine. You got some joy. You got some flexibility though. That's good. Yeah. You may be getting frustrated, but you gotta keep smiling and you gotta keep cool. You gotta keep your tone pleasant as paradise breeze. Because you know if you go in there and you start saying what you really want to say, you ain't gonna get that job. That wouldn't be strong. Giving into our emotions, giving into our urges and stuff, sometimes is a sign of weakness. Because if there's a mission that we're on, if there's something specific that we're trying to achieve, our emotions may cut that mission short. If we act on our feelings out of frustration, out of fear, out of fear, out of anger, any of those things can cause that mission to be halted, to slow down, or to not even happen at all. So we gotta choose to be strong. And being strong means you're gonna hold that lion's mouth open. And you're gonna tend that lion. The lion is you. You gotta We in 2000. This is some real serious. This is an uncanny life we having, y'all. This is the year of the more. Y'all got Yep. So, all right, Shalea. Let's see what we got, Shalea, for today. And I'm gonna come on off of here. Shalea. What messages for Shalea? All right, Shalea. Future general, um, for whatever current situation you have going on right now, whatever might be concerning you, whatever might be weighing on you, whatever's going on with that, may the universe give you clear messages concerning that, for past, present, and future, clear messages for Shalea. She will know what the issue and what the matter is. I do not have to know, and I do not care. We just gonna get you some insight, baby. So here we go. Pass. Nine of staffs. This is the nine of staffs, nine of wands. So this is saying that you've been working on yourself and you've been doing good. You've been doing good. Things are quite well. You're quite comfortable. You have a good grip and control over the situation. You've been honing your skills. You've been working on your self mastery. You've been getting it. Ooh. You get a little weary sometimes. You get a little weary sometimes because you've come a long way. You came a long way. This is nine. Nine is almost in. You done went through one, two, three, four, five, six, and seven, and eight. So you at the last call for alcohol, and you got something to show for it. You've been doing good. You've been doing good. So let's see what's going on currently. Currently is the four of staffs reverse. Now there is something that it's either something or someone that you have been doing that didn't come out right, but it is what it is. It's something or someone that you have been doing, and you was hoping for something, or maybe you got what you needed from the situation and you just over it now. You're like, okay, I'm not interested in that no more. I'm not on that no more. Next. Where is the next chapter? Like, I done read this whole page. I done wrote a summary on it. I done decoded it. I done dissected it. I done broke it down. I done boiled it in the brew. I done sipped it in the tea. I done chewed it up. Everything. I done rolled it, smoked it. I know it, and I had enough. I'm done. I'm good. You ready to move on now? No interest at all in whatever this particular thing is at this current moment. But you have reached your fill of it. You have reached your fill. You like, I'm good. Don't need no more of that. Don't need no more of that. So the next step is we got the six. So this is for upcoming time. Six of staffs reverse. This is usually a card about embarrassment and shame, things not feeling supported something, maybe a lonely situation. You could be having a victory, but there's nobody there to celebrate it with. Or you could be needing support for something, but you're not receiving the support and the congratulations and stuff the way you deserve. Because we already discussed how you've been putting in the work and you came a long way. So it's not that you don't deserve it or that you haven't done the work. You see nobody coming to give you a pat on the back, saying well done. It is okay. It is okay. Because sometimes people don't have the eyes to see the light, to see certain things. They can't tell yet. Sometimes people be too close to you to see the light. Can you see if you standing right next to a light bulb? If you right next to a light bulb, you can't see nothing. You just seeing a white glare. Can't see nothing when you too close to the light. So sometimes we do a lot of work and we pulling ourselves along and we look for the people around us to celebrate us. We be looking for people around us to notice the changes that we've made, and they don't always notice the change because they too close. That's okay. You keep going. See, because you're growing and you're making moves. You're making movements. Whether they realize it or not, you made a move. You're gonna be so far in the distance. You gonna like a thought of their ass. Hey, that means they see the light. That means the light. And placing some distance between us and them, and just do what we gotta do. Follow your mission, follow your heart, follow your passions, continue on your path. And when you get to where you're going, because they're not taking this trip with you, it's you on this trip. They're not taking that trip with you. So you go ahead and you go. You're not going to be close enough to hear them say congratulations. That's my boo. But you'll get the acknowledgement then. They're going to see you then. And by that time, you're going to be great. You're going to be great. So yes, just keep moving. Just keep moving. Okay, now let me lotion these feet. Let me lotion these feet. Some of them. Show you my body better. Juju, take your finger and touch the body butter. Stir it up. I want them to see how nice and smooth it is. Ooh, baby, you see that? Turn your hand around your finger. Ooh, you do that, do that. Do you see how that stuff is silky? I don't be playing, y'all. I do not play. I got the most quality shea butter in the world in this container right here. It comes from Ghana. It's traditionally processed. I also have lavender butter. I got pumpkin butter, coconut butter in there, mango butter, lavender oil, castor oil, neem oil. I got all kind of oil and thing in this thing. You can drink it. Bugs ain't biting me when I put this on. Nothing. My skin just be smooth and soft. People say, "What you put on your skin? Why your skin like that?" This what I put on my skin, y'all. I put some butters on it. Oh, let me show you them feet. Let me show you these feet. Shalea, don't laugh at my feet, okay? Don't laugh. The next station is your butt. Them suckers is ashy. Look how ashy that toe is. You know that ain't right. But did you see how fast it went away? So I'm about to take these sandals off and cream these dogs because I got to walk them later, baby. I got to walk 'em. But they can't be looking like flour flying off of them. That ain't right. I'm a whole grown woman. I can't be walking out here with no ashy ass feet like this. like somebody grandmother. I'm bugging. You saw that though, right? You saw that, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna cut out and I'm gonna come back on here later, save some of this battery strip right here. And I'm gonna see you in a bit. All right, Shalea? Laters. And everybody else, don't forget to share this video, like, love, subscribe, check me on YouTube, Sophia Divines, Tia Tarot with Sophia Divines. Check my TikTok. I got a TikTok also. Just put in Sophia Ife everywhere you go if you want to see if I got something up on that platform. I just might, because I'm about to make moves off of Facebook. I can't ball, but Facebook would be a great place. You'll find my products, my candles, my oils, my baths, my butters, my stones, bags, my little knickknacks, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, my talks, I want them to be more personal, more direct, and I don't want to get blocked for when I have them. So check my Patreon and check this right here. Subscribe, y'all. Later.